Game plan today. We're building this little bull taco, and I like this traditional tank. So I'm going to make this kind of similar thing. I'm not going to do the little drop down and the complicated, but you know, all the old bull tacos had this little kind of cutout and the knee scoops, which is not really a scoop, it's across the whole panel. So I just like it. So that's what we're going to do, or we're going to try to do. Build our own tank, because that's the beauty of building bikes, is pushing yourself. Now, you know, I can machine anything all day, but sheet metal isn't something I do a lot of. Through my career, I've done a little bit here and there, but nothing as complicated as a tank. So I think the whole point of building anything is to reach outside your comfort zone and do something that's challenging and difficult. And more than likely, we're going to fuck it up. But that's okay. We're just going to start over and do it again. And it's not like machining comes out perfect either. As you know, 30 years of machining, and I still make mistakes and start over and do things over anyway. So my guess is it may take us a tank or two to try to get this thing dialed in. But we got to learn, and that's the key. So all I did was I just started cutting some material, and just, you know, and I don't know that this is going to even be close to what I end up with, but you know, I've just got to sometimes start cutting stuff, and then I understand or get a feel for what I'm trying to accomplish. So I'm thinking all the way to the back of the front of this seat would be the back of the tank, and then up front here, and then I'll have to kind of bring this in. Let's not knock everything over. Bring this in so we've got some handlebar clearance. We may have to scallop the tank to clear, but I'd really like to stay kind of close to the original tank. And I just got a piece of cardboard and started cutting patterns out and using my limited tools, because I have a little crappy Harbor Freight saw over there and the little shear. So it's not like I have some great equipment and whatever. We'll just keep whittling away at it, and I think that will probably work. So I cut out a pattern, and I just bent some sides. It's just a start. Okay, so I made a little cardboard pattern of what my idea of what that side of that tank would be like. And so I just cut some pieces out, and I left them about 1 inch long, because we're going to roll the top of this over to kind of contour, and then the top piece would be somewhat flat. So I'm hoping that it will come over, and then we can kind of just fill in the top with the top piece. I still have to do the little cutout like the bull taco does, but I don't know that it's going to just leave an empty spot there, or if maybe I'll just leave it down through the center and scallop the side up and over, and then have it drop down in the center still. So, you know, I don't know. I'm really getting the feeling that this is really easy, and I'm nearly finished. I'm thinking weld it up, and we're done. I don't know what the big deal is. All right, so this is my welding table, which is kind of the sturdiest table of the shop. So let's start here. And we got this little shot bag. We don't want to put any scratches on it. This is a real high dollar piece. You know, got to go to like Neiman Marcus or one of those real, you know, I think this leather is some sort of special. All right, shut up. Let's make something. Okay, so what side was this? So we were on this side, so let's start just... No, I'm using the little peen end to kind of get the material to start going, and then I switch over to the big round end. Does that make any sense? I don't know, but let's try it. Now I don't know what to do with this. Maybe we're just gonna have to do it. Starting to get the feeling we need some earplugs. What do you think? Anyway, so we're getting a little bit of shape to it. I think kind of rolling it over like that is good. So we're stretching this so it would stay here and then stretching through that center so it rolls it out. Or so all the YouTube videos look like. Okay, so I could only find one earplug and one cold pill. I think it'll work. We're good to go. Somebody ought to clean up this frickin' place. I'm thinking this is going to be an issue that I'm not going to know how to deal with. Yeah, you know, I think that's good. I think it's good. I think we need to go check our picture again. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. Maybe we need to cut it and let it form and then weld that section back. I think that's what we're going to try.